Tap in, homie, log in. Don't be tripping off the questions I'm asking. Pour a drink, better yet, roll up. Gonna holler at your boy so we can turn the shit up. Tap in. Tap in, homie, log in. Don't be tripping off the questions I'm asking. Pour a drink, better yet, roll up. Gonna holler at your boy so we can turn the shit up. Tap in. Talk about the hood, even talk about beef. Politic up on some sports, even test out some weed. Even trade conspiracies, get the streets what they need. Only real ones tapping in, that's why they talking to me. Nothing like the mother shows, more diverse than the shows. Only real ones in the building and we can't be ignored. Get the weed, sip your spirits, only real what we spilling. Everything is certified, tapping in with a winner. Tap in. Tap in, homie, log in. Don't be tripping off the questions I'm asking. Pour a drink, better yet, roll up. Gonna holler at your boy so we can turn the shit up. Tap in. Tap in, homie, log in. Don't be tripping off the questions I'm asking. Pour a drink, better yet, roll up. Gonna holler at his boy so we can turn the shit up. Tap in. Holla at your boy. Tap in with Kato, man. Digital soapbox. In the building like the bottom stairs bathroom. Oh my mama. Throw it up. Oh yeah, I'm coming to a city near you. Questions I'm asking. I just want to know what they already know or don't know. I gotta get some of this. I gotta get some wiggle ankle on them. I gotta feel my ankles wiggle out here, man. Tap it. And that's on my mama. Hey, I told y'all the ad-libs be the best part. Hey. Tap in, what up, man? It's your boy KTOEFORNIA, SMOKEALOT radio powered, but it's tap in motherfucking time, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a real smooth ass interview because this is one of my partners for real. You know what I'm saying? In this motherfucker, I got Eastwood the Beastwood in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening though?
You know what I'm saying?
South Central finest, man. We in this bitch, you know what I mean? Tapping in. What's the deal though, Kato? I'm proud of you though, homie. I do want to say that on camera because I know you don't get the recognition that you deserve all the time, and a lot of people don't. I'm one of them, but I'm proud of you, bro. I want to make sure I pay homage to that because you've been working hard. You, Simone, y'all been doing y'all shit, and y'all deserve everything y'all getting. So more power to that, man. Let's get busy.
Let's get busy, man. You know, I know y'all motherfuckers need to get. I gotta give my new audience. You got new fans finna come from the SMOKEALOT radio team. So I want you to
we welcome them all. Welcome them all.
A quick briefing. You know what I'm saying? Of who the fuck you are, where you came from, you know what I'm saying? Just a quick little origin thing, like for the new tapping in motherfuckers on here.
Alright, for those who don't know, man, I go by the name of the infamous Eastwood. I'm a South Central 80s baby, you dig? I've been doing this shit for a long time. I paid hella dues. I was born at Linwood Memorial Hospital, so I'm really from California. I'm really from LA. I really do this shit, you dig? On a high level. My first love was basketball, man. I went to Inglewood High School, played with Paul Pierce. Shout out to Paul Pierce. You see what he did to the league. And I got a couple other cats that hooped and went to college and played D1 and made it to the NBA as well. But it's too many names, to name. But and I fell off in the rap game. Around '98, I got signed to Death Row. That's when Suge was in jail, and he got out like 2000. Once he got out, we really inked the paper. So I verbally signed while he was in jail. But I inked the paper once he got out. And he heard about me through mixtape circuits and fucking with Corrupt and Dog Pound and Young Assassins, YA, Entourage. These are people that I rock with growing up. Outlaws, they recruited me right after Pac died. I ran into him at a liquor store in North Hollywood on my way to another session and ended up freestyling for him in a liquor store. And, they invited me to the studio after that. I freestyled again in front of like 50 niggas. And after that, it was curtain. So shout out to the Outlaws, too, and everybody that I just named because they're a big part of my success right now. I got signed to Death Row. I wrote Left Eye. I wrote 80% of Left Eye album with Crooked Eye and a few other cats. I wrote her last single before she passed away called Girl Talk. If you go watch the video right now, you'll see they have a cartoon character for her part. But that was her very last recorded TLC single, and I had the honor of writing that verse or whatever. Rest in peace, Left Eye. Yeah, man, I got songs with Pac and Daz and Snoop and Corrupt, and the resume heavy. And when the beef was on with Snoop and Death Row, I was one of the niggas on Death Row with Corrupt that was trying to make peace of that shit. You feel me? I wasn't when my head was up my ass just being a young wild nigga. you know, I fixed that shit fast because I seen that could have shortened my career. You feel me? So shout out to Snoop and shout out to Suge. You know what I mean? Free that man. Everybody's entitled to forgiveness, but these are people who stamped me and helped change my life. You feel me? So I'll be fake to not pay it forward. You feel me? As I graduated in the game on death row, I ran into Yuckmouth and Sebo. They put me on they record, and that was one of the first independent big albums that I ever got on. And shout out to Yuckmouth and Sebo for that. Thug Lords, you feel me? So you know, my footprints is heavy in the game, and now I'm tapped into the whole acting world, which we'll get into in a minute. But you know, death row at a young age, 19 years of age. Coming out of Fresno State, I had the scholarship all 4 years, caught a gun case. That's how I fell in the rap game. And I never looked back. And I've been signed to Aftermath with Game, No Limit with Master P.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to ask you how did that situation come about.
Yeah, that's
because I used to always say, I said, man, there's something about this motherfucker because only the bosses and the moguls and the top shelf motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You got the private reserve type motherfuckers fucking with you. You didn't have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little lumpy lump records and them fucking with you was all bosses, legends.
For real,
From Left Eye
to Game and then
running into motherfuckers at the liquor store and having
Outlaws,
the balls to
for real.
freestyle because you know now
niggas
gonna hop in their phone and get textually active.
What? And it's tight. And it's tight though. And they feel like that's the way to go. And I ain't mad at them. But we come from we cut from a different cloth that is hip hop.
That shows a character about your charismatic side because for you to be able to woo all these millionaire, billionaire minded motherfuckers, it got to be a certain type of bottom line about yourself. What do you think that is?
I think it's just being real, man. I think it's just being straightforward, being honest, being true to who I am. You know what I'm saying? And not really like a lot of people go into situations with their hand out. And my shit was more it was more like I want to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to bring something to the table, whether it's my lyrics and my mind, the way I think, you know, just different. I wanted to bring something to the table. I didn't want to come to the table empty-handed. And I think with each situation, with Suge, with Game, and then when we did the whole MOB shit, with Master P, even with my independent label that I turned up, Jaded, with Clee. I feel like they saw that, damn, you know, he's bigger than just an artist, you know. He actually tries to bring, you know, ideas, different concepts, strategies, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, I bring shit to the table, period.
How difficult was it in the era that you started rapping when it was about being a beast and being just a motherfucker, but you had to separate gangs from your hip hop? Because in the era that we started doing music in, one thing like I said, I'll give you an example. Everybody knew Eazy-E was from Kelly Park, but you never heard it come out of his motherfucking mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in the era that you started rapping and started being a notarized, stamped rapper, not just the underground side, how hard was it to walk that thin line of, okay, I'm a gangster, but I'm also working, but I'm around, I got C riders, H riders, B riders, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing with me, it was hard as hell. And the thing with me is that, you know, a lot of people get me misconstrued with, is he a blood, is he a Crip? Let me answer this question. I'm not a blood and I'm not a Crip. I affiliate with both sides. I was born with the Crips on the east side of LA. You feel me? East Coast, Main Street, you know, all the east side of LA. I was born over there with them. You know what I mean? So when I moved to Inglewood, I had a gang of blood homies that supported me in this basketball movement. So therefore, I never took a side. I never chose a side because I felt like the main thing was to be a man. You know, and to just, you know, just face reality how it comes. So as I grew, you know, that's the way I was able to mix my blood homies with my Crips homies, and they supported me as a man because I never picked a side. If I'm going out with the Inglewood blood gang, a blood gang tonight, I'm gonna ride with them if we get into some shit. If I'm going out with a Crip gang tomorrow and we get into some shit, I'm gonna ride with them too. So what is that? What is that telling you? What does that insinuate? I'm riding with whoever I'm with. So I don't give a fuck who you got a problem with. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. And so therefore I never chose a side. But I fuck with both sides, and I got mad love and respect for both sides.
And by that being one of the catalysts to what shaped you, how do you feel when the industry shunned niggas that was real and could handle themselves with this street shit and commercialized softer type of niggas to get a better control over them, but monopolize off of niggas like you and Jazz and Corrupt in the West Coast and even the East Coast, not even the coast side, just a certain mentality. And they suck that motherfucking juice out of us to get watered down versions of ourselves. And then shun what we do, but then we watch other motherfuckers sound like you. But they can be from somewhere else and they love that shit. But they actually saying a remix to shit, you know.
It's nothing really you can do about that besides stay true to yourself and encourage. You encourage what you see that may mimic your style and mimic your. You encourage it because you got to think if you battle with motherfuckers, if you call yourself great, greatness always got somebody that's watching and want to be great too. So you don't really want to necessarily, kind of hate on that just because you didn't get your love as that person. What you do is you maintain who you are, and I believe that your chance will come and people will. They'll be notified that this is the truth. This is where all this shit stems from. But if you hating, they're not even gonna trip off that. They just gonna go with what they like. You feel me?
At least you don't have a mad rapper bone in your body. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was my shit's more John Blaze.
I was though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Kato, I was that nigga first. I was. I swear to God, I was, and I learned. I learned. I had to learn because I felt like. To hate on a nigga or to embrace a nigga, which one sits right with me? When I say hate on a nigga, it means not give him his full credit or the credentials that he deserved to say that I like this person. I think he's dope. To hate on a nigga, or I feel better just bigging somebody up. You know what I mean? I did fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. He stole my style, or that nigga took this song and he did that. Man, I learned to just motivate. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it still don't change who you are. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Describe your relationship with the game.
Me and Game, we cool as shit. We had moments where we didn't see eye to eye. But at the end of the day, that's my bro, and I wish him nothing but the best. And I feel like he wished me nothing but the best. I feel like he feel the same for me.
Yeah, I feel we got cheated out of a smooth ass EP out of y'all.
I think we did. You know what I'm saying? I hear it to this day, and that's how I know we got cheated. You feel me? And I can't tell you right now. I can't tell you why that shit did not happen right now to this day.
You could have shot us at least 8 songs.
Come on, dog. 8 easy.
You know what I'm saying?
We had 50 in the vote.
Come on.
We had 50 songs in the vote ready to go, bro. So I do not understand how that shit didn't work.
Shelf like Dre did that KT out.
Exactly. Oh my mama. I don't understand how that shit didn't work, and that's always gonna be a question mark, in my head, like why that shit didn't happen, because that was magical. We did some shit like we contributed to this whole beef that he had going on with 50 at that present point in time, and we went in head first. We didn't ask no questions. It was just about loyalty to the coast, and I felt like we deserved that. We deserved at least the album to be made. You know what I'm saying? We put out multiple mixtapes. We put out a gang of mixtapes, bro, and we bled that whole system.
And at that time, the city and the coast was thirsty for some real MCs.
Right.
No shade on nobody that was rocking around that time, but the creativity was not the forefront of motherfuckers' existence. So when you found two creative motherfuckers that don't never strike, I was like a Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Well, somebody had a hollow bat.
Yeah, somebody had a fucking hollow bat. Motherfucking right.
Shit.
Yeah,
man.
but at the end of the day, it would have been classic, and I'm glad that people still feel the same way to this day, because I still hear it everywhere I go. Oh man, y'all should have did this. Why y'all didn't do this? And I be telling them, you can't ask me. You got to go ask Game. He had the blueprint to that structure. You feel me? We were just a part of that blueprint. But it was everything happened for a reason, bro. You feel me? So it must not have been meant to be.
Okay, so shit. Let's spin a curveball in, man. We gave y'all a gang of recap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the baseball cap and put the motherfucking map. And we gonna go into the acting side of Eastwood. You know what I'm saying? For you to Death Row, Songs with Pop, work with motherfucking everybody Pop work with.
Yeah.
But we tiny lokes from that era, so for you to be in a movie with a role similar to motherfuckers that actually worked with, and then at the time, nobody ever thought about the real movie ever coming out, because look how long it dragged. So, you know what I'm saying, for the casting to be as dope as it was, and shouts out to D-Ship on the job he did.
Yeah,
for damn show.
For sure.
Damn show. So, how was that experience? Like, I know it had to be kind of surreal. Not kind of, I knew it had to have been surreal. For the simple fact you ended up getting another role for the unsolved joint.
Off the joint, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a blessing too.
So walk me through that transitional experience and opportunity, how the opportunity presented itself. Did you go to Atlanta for the
I was in Atlanta.
Okay,
I was in Atlanta for I got okay, so they were shooting, right? And I got a call probably after the first 3 weeks of shooting from LT Hutton. Shout out to LT Hutton, because if it wasn't for him, then I don't know if this would have happened, but he got me booming right now. So shout out to LT Hutton. That created a lot of more roles. I got a call like 3 weeks after they were shooting, and LT Hutton asked me, he said, do you want to read for this role? It was Trayvon Lane.
Give him a little.
And Trayvon Lane is Pac and Suge's homie, who was the homie / security, who was very, very, very close to Suge and Pac. And he's the one who kicked off that MGM fight.
Melee.
Melee that got Pac eventually murdered, but it wasn't his fault. And the good thing about that was, the transition was good. I was happy, I was excited, I teared up, you know what I mean? Because I knew that this was a new walk of life that I really can do, and that I'm coming in on something iconic. My introduction to this acting world is something. This is a Pac movie, and this is I get to play Trayvon Lane, somebody that I personally know, you know what I mean, and I had conversations with, so I understand his point of view.
His character.
He didn't have to help me. He didn't have to help me. Oh no, he just. You
know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing about the time when I dropped
I didn't talk to him. I didn't talk to him. Nah, you stick to this play.
Shit that happened at the studio.
Yeah,
you better put that.
No, it wasn't that type of.
Hey, you better watch it, sucker.
Hey, if I was somebody else, he probably would have hit a nigga like that.
Come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We tap in on tap in.
Yeah, he know what's up with me.
Yeah, on my mouth.
He know I'm gonna keep it 1,000, my nigga. And what I don't know or didn't understand, I would have hit him and did all that. But what I did was I basically told him what was up, that I was playing him, and he was excited for me, actually, which made me even more excited. And I told him that I want to take this chance to clear up his name, because a lot of people was, and still to this day, they think that it's his fault why Pac died. And, that's a heavy burden to bear. Now, I don't give a fuck whether a nigga talk about it or not, you feel me? And it's not his fault. You feel me? The streets is the streets. Gangsta shit is gangsta shit. That's what you're involved in. That's what it is. You got to abide by those rules.
Maybe you got to make a song from his
Trayvon point of view, like Glasses did.
The one, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
How do you feel about that?
I don't like it. I don't like the fact that I feel like it's a capitalized off of Pac's death, and it's a touchy situation on what's going on right now after losing Nipsey. I just feel like the timing is kind of fucked.
Maybe the time.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's not. I understand the concept of speaking from his point of view, and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
And I take it back. So what I don't like is the timing.
Okay, because.
And the title.
What if we get something?
Pac must die. I don't like.
What if we
like
get a motherfucker want to sit there and make a song from Eric Holder's point of view?
That was my point. That was my point. I promise you, that's the first thing I said.
But is that on Glasses to bring that outlook out, or do we credit him for a divisive type of thinking? Well, you got to be fair on our
definitely. Listen, bold move.
Yeah.
Definitely credit him for that. Stand up for what you believe in. Push forward. That's cool. My opinion.
Yeah.
Bad timing.
Cause see, I always I'm gonna go Shannon Sharp on you. See, I'm gonna tell you like my granddaddy always used to say, you can walk up the street or you can come down the block. Yeah. Either way to go, you're on your way somewhere.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers sit there and think like, from cripple blood and the killer be killed mentality of the South Central streets, who's their voice?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, the timing, because if that didn't happen to Nip the Great.
Yeah.
I think it would have been received.
I think it better. Yeah, it would have been received better.
The artistic side of it would have been more.
For sure. More accepted. Yes. Yeah. I agree.
Because of the.
I agree.
The mourn was a different type of mourn.
It was.
I definitely get that outlook.
It was. But as far as him being, you know, just believing in what he believed in and being bold enough to do it, I salute him on that. I just don't like the timing of that right there in the title. Pac Must Die. I feel like it could have been called Orlando Edison. You know what I mean? Why it got to be Pac Must Die? That's just something in my. That's just how I feel.
Could have called it Baby Lane.
Could have called it. Could have called it Baby Lane. That was it. That was my only thing. You called it Baby Lane. I feel like that would have got, you know, that would have got a better, you know, probably response. A lot of the people that probably dislike it probably be like, okay, well, I get it. But when you say Pac Must Die, and it's the guy you're speaking from the guy who, it's like, come on. And I just feel like, damn, that's a slap in people's face because we more than Nip. You know what I'm saying? And people, these are two deaths niggas will never get over.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Niggas ain't gonna never get over them. So, you know, I just feel like he could have, you know, been better judgment on that. But hey, that's his record, that's his business, and you know, if he like it, I love it. But it's just the wrong time.
Exactly. Okay. We always got to tap in on that real shit because these is West Coast colleagues and co-workers. So everybody's like point guards and forwards and centers in this game. So sometimes, you know, a nigga ain't shot up off the wing. We got to try to get him a pick. So that's how we do on Tap In. Let's get to the funky shit, man.
What we talking about? Man?
What happened on Wilshire with these mothers of a gang of fuckers?
That was
clear your name up, man. They thinking you the angry black motherfucker. Give it up.
So sliding down the 405. I got my boys with me. We get off on Wilshire. I stay in the area. Nigga not pulling up on no goofy shit, going to go fuck with no fucking Trump supporters. I don't give a fuck about no Trump supporters. You feel me? I'ma keep it moving. I ain't vote for the nigga. I don't give a fuck about y'all. You feel me? I'ma do my thing. But I was going home, man, and I got off on Wilshire. And everybody who know about that area in Westwood, first light going east on Wilshire is Veteran. So when you get to Veteran, I get the Veteran. That's right in front of the federal building. You just see a gang of Trump supporters going crazy. They got the megaphone. They going crazy. You know, they doing their thing. So my boys, who were 15 years old, they old enough to understand what the fuck is going on.
And that was the day that tariffs thing had went down in Mexico.
Yes.
So it was a very emotional thing going on because of the current situation that it just transpired politically. So
right.
I'll let y'all know that.
So it's a lot of shit, but probably 2 days ago I had just seen that movie When They See Us by Ava. Shout out to Ava. And that whole cast, that was incredible, beautiful. Definitely the world needs to see that and understand what the hell happened. Shout out to they call it the Exonerated Five now. Shout out to them. You feel me? Yes. So I'm driving, bro, and my sons got their windows down. They think this is crazy. They think this is kind of exciting. So they pull out their phones and they start recording. Now I'm in the gutter lane and I'm about to make a right on Veteran. This is right on the corner of where they are. Now this wouldn't have happened if the light was green, because I would have kept it moving. The light was red. I got stopped. When I got stopped, and my boys rolled their windows down and they videotaping these dudes. They smiling because they excited. I don't know if them people took it as they was taunting them. You know, as my boys was taunting them or whatever.
Those kids were in the car.
Yeah, my kids.
Not
my
the homies.
No, not the homies. My two boys, 15-year-old boys. I don't know how they looked at them. I don't know if they looked at them as a threat or whatever because they was laughing and just, you know, had their cameras. But you heard one say, "Hey, roll the window up and go back to where you came from, nigger." And my son say, "Dad, you heard that?" No, I didn't. I heard it, but I didn't hear it all fully. I heard something because there's a lot of people talking. They saying a bunch of shit. Yeah. So now, when as soon as I look out the window, I see that they looking at, everybody's looking at my car now, as if that racial slur may have been said. Then I hear somebody else say, "Yeah, you need to go back to where you came from. Go back to your plantation." When I heard that, I immediately rolled up the windows, hopped out the car. My son rolls the window back down because I didn't want him, to really hear what I was about to do, because I really was finna I really didn't give a fuck after that. When I hopped out the car, I felt like my kids were disrespected. I was disrespected. Hopped out the car, and however that went, It was anybody who had a problem with what I said or how I felt could have, they could have handled the situation. So I'm seeing who they represent, and they represent Trump. I don't fuck with Trump like that. Fuck Trump. since they irritated me, I'm irritating them now. Fuck Trump. That's why you hear me. Fuck Trump. No, that's who y'all believe in. That's who y'all riding in. Fuck Trump, to make them, you know, jump at me, you know, to let them see, nigga, I'm on some shit right now.
Yeah.
It's a lady with a megaphone. She's steady talking in the back, but she got like probably about 10 guys that's kind of like in front of her, but they ain't doing nothing. They just like, they saying little racial slurs. Oh, look, it's these people that fuck up the country, and you guys need to get back in the car. Get your ass back in the car. Just talking disrespectful and shit. So I'm hot. And that the reaction you see on that fucking camera, you notice they show the video when I'm already out the car, but they never show what made me get out the car.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So while motherfuckers so quick to judge and oh, he's an animal and all this shit, nigga, if anybody disrespect me, that could have been anybody. You disrespect my kids while you with me, I don't give a fuck what race you are, and it don't matter. You feel me? At that point, I'm on your head. But y'all just happen to be some racist motherfuckers who supporting Trump too. Nigga, that was all the fuel that I needed. So all I can think about is my people just being treated wrong, and all the people that, you know, all these police shootings, and, you know, all my young niggas just dying across the world. That's all that triggered. And I'm like, I got 2 boys. These my 2 boys. These my Trayvon Martins and my Mike Browns right here. Yeah. You feel me? These my kids. Yeah. So I'll be damned if I go out like that. You feel me? And in a bitch, I was good. Excuse me. The chick who, she said something. I did what I did or whatever, and then the chick who said something, who I spit in her face, that's what a lot of my family, you know, a lot of my people, the women especially, they were disappointed in that because they know my heart. But when I apologize to my family and the chick, but when she said something like, go get your ass back in your car and go back, if you look at the video, I was on my way back to the car. She said that triggered it, that made me hot all over again. So I went and showed her. I wasn't gonna put my hands on her. I know she was a woman, but I spit in her face. I did the next best thing that I felt like was necessary at that present point in time off of her. She was the one saying racial slurs to, racial comments to. It just finally caught up with her. So I didn't let that shit go. You feel me? But I manned up to the situation. You feel me? I don't owe nobody no explanation. I talked to God about it. I asked for my forgiveness. You feel me? And I kept it moving. But at the end of the day, my boys understood, Dad, that was wrong what they said. And Dad, I respect the fact that you did stand up, you know what I mean, for us. You know what I mean? Because I knew that was wrong. That wasn't cool. That was cool. All I told them was, don't ever spit in no woman's face. Don't ever handle shit how I just handled that, because I handled that out of pure anger. But understand where that pain comes from.
Because they got to understand, this wasn't an angry black man.
No.
This was a strong father.
It was a strong father.
You know what I'm saying? So the energy can be misinterpreted for the gain of somebody's likes, somebody's shares. And you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to understand that these are people at expense, livelihoods at expense. And the story has to get drawn out so motherfuckers have a clear judgment.
Exactly. You know, and until, and my thing was, you know, until, you know, all these blogs, you know, they have my name in their mouth, and all these little Instagram posts by all these political people and all this shit, they don't understand I really got more love than hate off this shit. You know what I mean? And the people that didn't understand where I was coming from, I don't knock them because they didn't understand. But the point is, it's a justified reason as to why I hopped out the car and act like that. I didn't just hop out the car and act like that because I don't fuck with Trump. You feel me? That shit don't even make no sense. You know, I'm grown as fuck with a career. You feel me?
Exactly.
And I ain't tripping off none of that. Plus, I got my boys with me. So whatever I do, it got to be righteous. You feel me? Yeah. So I slipped that day. But at the end of the day, I'm man enough to admit it. And I understand that I slipped. And I will never let people of that character get me out of my character again.
Yes.
Period.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you tap in, and that's how you motherfucking clear shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit. Let's get on back into the motherfucking meat of the shit, though. Back onto this motherfucking...
What kicked it off? The music?
No, I want to talk about the new movie.
Oh shit!
I want to talk about the new movie.
All right, so I got
the thespian side.
Yeah, I got a couple projects coming out. I got I mean, as you know, I followed up All Eyes on Me with Unsolved. Yeah. Before I shot All Eyes on Me, I did Snowfall before John Singleton passed away. Rest in peace, John Singleton. But yeah, I did about 4 scenes to Snowfall, and that was historical because John's no longer with us. But you know, and the whole story is based on, you know, the whole crack epidemic in the 80s.
How did you feel doing Snowfall and the lead actor you know what I'm saying, was playing the South Central person, Los Angeles, but he from fucking Britain and England. Did that surprise you?
Yeah, it did.
The transition of like, or did you kind of look at like, damn, that's the only one for you?
Yeah, it did. It did.
From Detroit, you could have went and got her.
For sure, and it can some. It's
right down the street.
LA, yeah, for real.
On Vermont done it too.
But it's about.
Like, so,
yeah, I feel.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
I wasn't alone. Like I spoke about that one day on the show. I was like, you know, we get all these actors, and it's like they try to go get the darkest pigmentation type of actor from Britain, London, whoop-de-whoop, and give them our
essence and our
like.
Yeah, I
that
got
shit
it.
Was
That's our culture.
So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know, I just felt like, you know, is some type of typecasting going on.
Yeah, you know, I can't. You know, that goes with the casting directors and all that shit, man.
Yeah.
They have their own minds and who they feel fits the bill. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is, you know, just give my opinion. And you know, once you're dealing with a team who listens and who may, you know, understand your insight, then sometimes those moves can be adjusted, you know what I mean, to where a dude can have another role. Yeah. But the main role will be an actual guy from that city, just to give it that more flavor.
It's just a certain flavor, exactly, that you would want to feel that can't be duplicated. This thing called it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't just always dissect a motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta meet that essence. So that was my opinion.
Mando, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my mama!
And if you notice, what other West Coast artists that he fuck with like that? Well, they wasn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he saw that and he helped me to be my own man right now, independent to this day. You feel me?
Okay, I got a tap in question for you, you know what I'm saying? When you first got your first bag off of music, entertainment, rapping, what's the first thing you bought your mama?
I paid her rent up for a year.
When you tap in with me, you don't know when I'm coming, man. If I hear any about your mama,
yeah, on the real. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
You didn't hear no
Nah,
I was looking for that
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
so
at all.
You know what I'm saying? I just always want to know, because like I said, motherfucker want to know things they didn't know about you. You know what I'm saying? Who's your favorite author? What's the first fucking meal you cooked and fucked it up? And what's the first meal you cooked that motherfucker was good? People need to know who you are as a person before kids sit up there and follow behind motherfuckers and you realize they was some fucked up motherfuckers or they may have been, you know what I'm saying, the right kind of motherfuckers. It's just like different images. So I just wanted to give you a regular question and see how fast it was, because I told the homies, I said, I'm gonna start asking motherfuckers.
That was a good one too. That was because the nigga would have froze up. Like,
if I get an on certain, but everybody gets a different question. So they can't look at that and think they're gonna get that.
That's hard. I fucks with that because you gonna bleed somebody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Everybody don't know what it's gonna be. So, you know what I'm saying, but it's gonna just be something regular right in your face, but it's something you probably wasn't even tripping off of. You know what I'm saying? But
hell yeah.
One day somebody gonna fuck my shit up and say, man, my mama dead.
We'd be like, oh,
you know what I'm saying? When you was little, you bag on a nigga, and you hit him too many mama jokes, some nigga in the back.
Let him know his mama dead.
I'm like, oh, for real?
Nobody want to say that? It's the third mama joke I done kicked.
You like the fat bitch that starts singing gospel when everybody sings. Thinking we gonna feel sorry for you. No, you can't sing. Amazing Grace ain't no saving.
Crazy.
But anyway, I like to fuck with you on that one, though, man. But what's coming up new,
I got the 7th and Westlake, Nino's Revenge coming up.
Oh, with Rick Hard. With my nigga Rick. I told the nigga the other day, I said, Rick Hard ain't nothing but Richard broke down.
That ain't nothing but Richard broke. Hey, you hear me? That's Richard broke down, Jay.
I love my nigga Rick Hard. My pop like it phenomenal, man.
I got that coming, and I got a couple more projects right now that I can't really speak on, but one is a super one. Well, both of them is super, but one is independent and another one is straight to the theaters, but I can't speak on it yet until I lock it in, but it's super though. It's a blessing, so I'm praying everything go right for that. But my acting career is opened up, man. That All Eyes on Me role opened up a door for me, you know what I mean? And I'm taking advantage of each step, you know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day I want to be able to be behind the camera, directing shit myself, and put my own shit together, and help put on other actors who's serious about this shit. You know what I mean? Who's serious about the craft. That's my thing. That's my way of giving back through the acting thing. Because I'm not just thinking, just eat, and me. You know, I'm trying to think. I know if I can solidify, who I am as an actor, a professional actor, and get it back, then that creates a bigger, legacy. That creates a broader stream of just people who fuck with me because they understand that I'm motivated and inspired something in them, and I'm actually a person that they can come to and get that advice or that help.
One word would you describe yourself to people?
Blessed.
Blessed.
Blessed. I could say a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, I would have to put blessed after that. I could say hungry, blessed. I could say talented, blessed, gifted, but blessed. I think blessed sums it up. I'm blessed, bro. I come from nothing. You feel me? No dad, foster care, in and out the system until I got emancipated at 18. Went to high school through the love of my grandma. She rest in peace now. She died 2013. But if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be right now because she helped me, get through school and actually make it to college. So, I'm blessed, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm super blessed, and that's like I want to wear that on my forehead.
All right, well, shit, we gonna make this motherfucker go out for a bang, and I'm gonna let you pull up to that motherfucking thing. And you can bang one out for me, man. You know what I'm saying?
You sure you want to do that? I gotta you know what? Look, just for you. No, for you, I'm just some real shit. So I got one with NIPSEY and Master P right now, right?
Oh shit!
And I'm doing this for you because it's the tap in right now. Ain't nobody heard this shit, bro. But the niggas who did the beat and NIPSEY, Master P, me, nobody was in the studio that night, but the producers, the engineer, and us. And this is
blessed with the exclusive, nigga. Oh my mama!
That's called G'd Up. This from my nigga KTOE. Tap in now.
Tap in.
Yeah.
Jay Black, what's up, nigga?
Rest in peace, nigga.
Young niggas coming up, y'all go through this shit. Deal with it. Isolated by success. See, they can't knock your hustle, so what's next is your respect. Playing checkers, but it's chess. Got to neutralize their threat, even though they indirect. Sparks turn to flames when niggas speak your name. Get the tech and go do just what they expect. They counting on the weakness of your flesh, or better yet, get so confused that you just quit. But them is moves you gon' regret, so you stick to the script. And add them to the list of niggas cause you don't accept. You busy ballin', your B12 revving, they shit be stallin'. Them fake ass diamonds, your shit is flawless. We talking about power, paper, pussy, and superstardom. Oh, niggas that got it, niggas that don't gon' hate regardless. And it been like that since you remember. It'll make you question niggas' gender. But the game don't change, it's just new contenders. When the lights start flashing, the attention of you is center. And the voice inside your head reminds you with the gentle whisper that I know you see
all this falling. I'm so glad that they could give me charges, cause I kill them all and with no remorse. Oh, forgive me, Lord. I believe they're losing their minds. I'm still the boss, yeah.
Young self-made
niggas so G'd up,
nigga.
You can still get hurt, yeah.
Big chains, big burners and stuff.
Niggas so G'd up.
Coming to LA shit, we run this, nigga. What?
I'm back and I need it. I tell them hoes that I love them and then I bust it and beat it. I'm a UFC fighter, nigga slaughtered opponent. I ain't changed for the money, nigga hustling got stronger. Get some bricks to my nigga, a couple bullets to haters. Nigga ball till we fall, we taking trips to Vegas. Nigga my watch say rolling, in my shoes say Louis. I got that pistol cock for that nigga that say he gon' do me. Nigga gone on that crown, and I'm smoking that wood. I done danced with the stars, but still respect by the hood. Right over that building, drink that lead till it's empty. Kobe Bryant on the court, motherfucker I'm winning. Ice my knees on these rookies, third quarter get 30. You know it's a drought, that shit just going for 30. Niggas calling me Sosa, got my eyes on you Tony. I don't fuck with these niggas because these niggas be phony. I heard they hate cause we eatin', they bitches be peeping. Bitch I make money, Bill Gates when I'm sleeping. And my cars be imported, my bitches imported. Get my weed from Jamaica and got a white man to roll.
I know you see all this falling. I'm so glad that they could give me charges, cause I kill them all and with no remorse. Oh, forgive me, Lord. I believe they're losing their minds. I'm still the boss. A nigga so G'd up, you can still get hurt.
Cali life, baby. The infamous nigga so G'd up. Check it out, dog. Coming up in the hood, I never knew that life would be crazy. Shattered dreams, no respect. Brenda, she still having babies. My niggas see in the beam, and my mama still in the dirt. Homie, my kids gotta eat. I'ma need this rap shit to work. I got my mind on my money, focus. I'm destined for greatness. I'm in a war with the sharks. Asking the Lord, will he save us? I
I done been in and out of them courts, even the county jail. And since I routed out with the tank, you know I'm posting bail. I'm squatting heavy up in that Chevy, plus I'm blowing big. These niggas ain't ready, I'm sharp as machetes, no more doing bids. A nigga G to a T, I'm living that Cali life. I see the sacrifice was worth the wait, cause now my paper right. G, right, G, right, G, right.
This shit hard right here, it's like a ritual.
R.I.P. the hustle, you did. Long live the great, you did. Hey Black, you did this, champ.
Cause when I leave, the cameras they go crazy. There's something about the lights, this LA life, and all this weed. Plus when I leave, my nigga she go crazy. There's something about the grind. She knows I'm so major.
Jay Black, what's up, nigga? Young niggas coming up, y'all go through this shit. Deal with it. Isolated by success. See, they can't knock your hustle, so what's next is your respect. Playing checkers, but it's chess. Got to neutralize their threat, even though they indirect. Sparks turn to flames when niggas speak your name. Get the tech and go do just what they expect. They counting on the weakness of your flesh, or better yet, get so confused that you just quit. But then this moves you gon' regret, so you stick to the script. And add them to the list of niggas cause you don't accept. You busy ballin', your V12 revving, they shit be stallin'. Them fake ass diamonds, your shit is flawless. We talking about power, paper, pussy, and superstardom. All niggas that got it, niggas that don't gon' hate regardless. It'll be like that since you remember. It'll make you question niggas' gender. But the game don't change, it's just new contenders. When the lights start flashing, the attention of you is center. And the voice inside your head reminds you with the gentle whisper that
I know you see all this sparkling. I'm so fly that they could give me charges, cause I kill them all and with no remorse. Forgive me, Lord, I believe they're losing their minds. I'm still the boss, yeah.
young self-made
niggas so G'd up,
nigga.
You can still get hurt,
yeah. Big chains, big birds, and stuff.
Niggas so G'd up.
Coming to say like shit, we run this, nigga. What?
I'm back and I need it. I tell them hoes that I love them and then I bust it and beat it. I'm a UFC fighter, nigga slaughtered opponent. I ain't changed for the money, nigga hustling got stronger. Gave some bricks to my nigga, a couple bullets to haters. Nigga ball till we fall, we taking trips to Vegas. Nigga my watch say rolling, in my shoes say Louis. I got that pistol cock for that nigga that say he gon' do me. Nigga gone on that crown, and I'm smoking in wood. I done danced with the stars, but still respect by the hood. Right over in that belly, drink that lead till it's empty. Kobe Bryant on the court, motherfucker, I'm winning. Ice my knees on these rookies, third quarter get 30. You know it's a drought, that shit is going for 30. Niggas calling me salsa, got my eyes on you, Tony. I don't fuck with these niggas because these niggas be phony. I heard they hate cause we eatin', they bitches be peeping. Bitch, I make money, Bill Gates when I'm sleeping. And my cars be imported, my bitch is imported. Get my weed from Jamaica and got a white man to roll it.
I know you see all this falling. I'm so fly that they could give me charges, cause I kill them all and with no remorse. Oh, forgive me, Lord, I believe they're losing their minds. I'm still the boss, yeah. A nigga so G'd up, you can still get hurt,
Cali life, baby. The infamous nigga so G'd up. Check it out, dog. Coming up in the hood, I never knew that life would be crazy. Shattered dreams, no respect. Brenda, she still having babies. My niggas see in the beat, and my mama still in the dirt. Homie, my kids gotta eat. I'ma need this rap shit to work. I got my mind on my money, focus, I'm destined for greatness. I'm in the war with the sharks, asking the Lord, will he save us? I done been in and out of them courts, even the county jail. And since I routed out with the tank, you know I'm posting bail.
Oh my mama!
Sliding, the 44 was at your body hiding. To the top, but we started from the bottom. Suicide doors when we pulling up, when we pulling up, when we pulling up. Hey, suicide doors when we pulling up, when we pulling up, when we pulling up.
I didn't even hear it. You got good ears.
Yeah, I'm like, what this whistle? This constant ass whistle. Suicide dogs. What up with it?
I'm gonna hit you right back. Sean.
Don't put the blame on me. Mama ain't raised me right. My daddy wasn't in my life. This ain't what I plan to be. Nah. Don't put the blame on me. You always kept me a gun. The police had your boy on the run. This ain't what I plan to be. Nah. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I wonder what the people gon' say when they hear this song.
Yeah, you already told me that. I remember you showing me that thing. I see it. See what I'm saying? God body. God body.
Niggas try to know me, but the money got my motherfucking bubble up. Now I'm in the bubble up is with some twins. Whipping out counting all the ends with my friends. I did what I had to do for me. Mama ain't raised me right. My daddy wasn't in my life. This ain't what I plan to be. Nah. Don't put the blame on me. I always kept me a gun. The police had your boy on the run. This ain't what I plan to be. Nah. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. There's too many bags for me to get. I can't get no sleep. See, I was told in the hood, slow feet don't eat. And me, I'm from the ghetto. I gotta give back to my folks. Welcome to the ghetto. My real dog moves and my low slow say. Blowing stars through the rave in the valley, doing my thing in the alley where they trapping for cappy. I'm talking, deal after deal, I'm talking.
I ain't finna give y'all nothing but the beginning. You did. Y'all ain't getting no free shit.
Check this shit out, man. Props out album come out next month, man. You need to tap the fuck in, man. If you ain't tapping in with me, you can tap in with the West Coast, and that's my nigga Kato. You did? Tap the fuck in, man. Problem child.
Don't put the blame on me. Mama ain't raised me right. My daddy wasn't in my life. This ain't what I plan to be.
Real music is still
Nah. Don't put the blame on me. I always kept me a gun. The police had your boy on the run. This ain't what I plan to be.
We keeping that shit going.
Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I wonder what the people gon' say when they hear this song. My teachers used to tell me, young man, you ain't gonna live that long. I drove to the streets, got my money up, then I turned my hustle up. And niggas try to know me, but the money got my motherfucking bubble up. Now I'm in the bubble up biz with some twins, whipping out counting all the ends with my friends. I did what I had to do for me. Mama ain't raised me right. My daddy wasn't in my life. This ain't what I plan to be. Don't put the blame on me. I always kept me a gun. The police had your boy on the run. This ain't what I plan to be. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. There's too many bags for me to get. I can't get no sleep. See, I was told in the hood, slow feet don't eat. And me, I'm from the ghetto. I gotta give back to my folks. Welcome to the in the valley doing my thing. In the alley where they trapping for cabbie. I'm talking deal after deal. I'm talking hit after hit. I'm from the ghetto. We hit lick at the lake. Chrome Chevy on the D's when I twist up. Chevy riding low, but I'm hiding a twister. Me, I'm getting head from a wretched named Chris. She said she had to do it cause I used to fuck her sister. Man, I'm in the cold zone. Ozones, I blow home when it's show's on. I'm who they focus the most on. Watch it roll on till all the people they roll home and they speak upon the realest who did it to bros on. Diamond in the rough, I can see it now. Move the crowd, shut it down, then I split around. I get it how I live it, even out of town. The ghetto press the nigga to the top. I ain't breaking down.
That's my nigga Young Zeke shit.
That's that shit right here, man.
Tap in, man. Tap in, man.
You know what I'm saying? DJ King, man, what it do, man?
You did.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, from my nigga, the one and only, the infamous Eastwood, aka Mr. Black Bandana, aka Mr. Underrated, but still everybody's favorite. You understand me? Ooh, I for you ratchet bitches. You dig? Go, go, go. Ay, ooh, I don't do nothing but flex. Ay, me, I just smoke on the best. Ay, I don't count nothing but checks. Ooh, I'm on my J-Rock again. Ay, me and my team in this bitch. Ay, and we don't do nothing but win. Ooh, I don't do nothing but flex. Ay, me, I just smoke on the best. Ay, I don't count nothing but checks. Ooh, I'm on my J-Rock again. Ay, me and my team in this bitch. Ay, and we don't do nothing but win. $100,000 in my pocket yelling, so what, bitch, we get money. Whoa, 50 11 on them in the bank, nigga, hold up, try to take it from me. I got money, 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 people funny. Ain't no loyalty involved. When niggas thirsty over money, they start acting funny. I just wanna live and ball. Homicidal with the pain, I drop it, make it fake, and now I got a case to bail. I'm from LA where they question colors or the set you claim like the county jail. You can fake it if you want to, ain't no coming back. Once you know that line is crossed, my killer instinct keep a living witness with the super business. I'm a chosen boss. Ooh, I don't do nothing but flex. Ay, me, I just smoke on the best. Ay, I don't count nothing but checks. Ooh, I'm on my J-Rock again. Ay, me and my team in this bitch. Ay, and we don't do nothing but win. Ooh, I don't do nothing but flex. Ay, me, I just smoke on the best. Ay, I don't count nothing but checks. Ooh, I'm on my J-Rock again. Ay, me and my team in this bitch. Ay, and we don't do nothing but win. Ooh, gotta get the bag, gone, drip, pull it out the stash. Oh, yeah, guess who got the cash? Ooh, double up the rags, phantom more bids, still ain't got the tags. Ooh, hustle never lag. Ooh, block it with the mags. Ooh, whoa, for the time I never had. Oh, models up, they off a coke pill. If baby swallow, that's a throat thrill. I just run it like a sports field. Now I'm super whipping in the North Hills. This ain't nothing like that other garbage. I got killers with me, that's a pro kill. It ain't no way around it, tripping. I'm a down and aiming, he gon' get the whole spill. Ooh, I don't do nothing but flex. Ay, me, I just smoke on the best. Ay, I don't count nothing but checks. Ooh, I'm on my J-Rock again. Ay, me and my team in this bitch. Ay, and we don't do nothing but win. Ooh.
Oh my mama.